I can get the at least either X or Insta started.
All right.
All right, you heathens. And speaking of that, hey, Grin, before we start,
Too late. We already started.
you sack of garbage. I was just gonna say, why don't you ask Heathen why he's a little upset with me?
What did he do?
I'm not
Come on,
upset.
tell him.
I'm not
I'm
upset.
intrigued.
No, you are upset. You've been upset the last couple days about it.
What did I miss?
He made his barbarian super fast.
Oh, that. I
And I don't like it.
He doesn't like it,
can
so
tell.
Rickett has a movement speed of 168.4.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
not
he's a
happy
little
with it.
upset with me about that.
I am sharing the stream right now.
All right.
I saw that.
Yep. You have like a dozen channels to share to. At least that's what it feels like. Mm, for
Isn't
some
it only like four?
Oh no, I am in a bunch of groups.
There we go.
Oh, is that so?
Yep.
Muddy. All right. I am in.
Yay.
Old man, yes. Thank you, Top. Welcome
And
in,
yes, I
Top.
am
Yay,
in
top.
chat as well. What's up, Top?
Actually, I think Legend is the youngest out of all of us.
I
Mm-hmm.
am.
So, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the gray can pass as being an old man, so there's that.
Yeah. You.
Well, I guess introductions for the start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the Wasteland, everybody. We are here to just shoot the shit and, discuss a few things that we actually have. Oh, shit, I'm being attacked. That we have on our agenda. I am the Heathen. And we also have.
Your boy, Legend. How y'all doing?
And of
And.
course,
And of course, our esteemed host himself, the one, the only.
Crooked Grin.
So, what's on the
I was gonna,
agenda there,
I was
Grin?
gonna say that took you a couple seconds to get to there.
Um. Well, as we have now made it tradition, mental checks. And it it sounds like Heathen isn't doing too good.
Shut the fuck up. I'm doing fine.
Are you sure you're fine?
I'm doing all. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Do I need to debuff Rickett a little bit?
No, I don't need your pity. I don't need your little pity things. All right.
Are you sure?
Mostly. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really that upset about it.
I don't suspect you would be.
I know it's just a great running gag, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. And every time I see Ricket pass by my freaking Spiritborn or my Rogue like nobody's business, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
He gave
And
him
keep in
crack.
mind that man is 3 levels away from Paragon.
2 levels.
Am I 58?
Oh, you?
Me?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what. I don't
I
remember
think
what
Ricket's
Ricket is.
57.
But you know, Elxie, who is one of my faster ones, not my fastest, but one of my faster ones, is in Paragon 53, I think. So basically, I'm 54 levels ahead of you with her, and he's faster. I don't. Just doesn't make sense.
It's
Hey,
okay. There are some.
Sienna.
Hey,
It's okay.
Sienna.
There are some fat guys that are faster. It's okay.
Right.
I will drink your tears in success.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aside from that, how you doing, heathen?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a lot of moving parts in my life, a lot of crazy stuff going on,
A
but
lot of phone calls.
Jesus, yes, lots of phone calls that I have to
Yes,
make,
I
that
know.
I've been getting, that yeah, just a lot of stuff I have to do. So,
Oh, she's sneaking out. Everybody, she's sneaking out.
Somebody call the 5-0.
oh shit.
Um, well, it sounds like things are moving along for you.
Yep, little by little, but
Yep,
they're moving.
that's good. That's good. Legend, how are you doing?
Aside from yesterday, bit better.
Good, good.
So who
I
do we have
did.
to
I I did have a bit of an episode yesterday where
yeah.
right before going to my buddy's house, I just instantly, got into my head, which is never a great place to be because Grin himself knows, not necessarily what knows what's in my head, but he's been
Been down
informed
that
of
road.
what's been in my head, yes. And I had a bit of I don't want to say an attack, it's more so of a I don't know how to put it into words. It was more so of just being in a headspace where never needed to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was to the point where I had to pull over on the side of the road and just call my adopted sister and just talk to her for about 15 minutes while I was messaging these lads as well.
Yep.
I mean,
We all have those
sometimes
days.
that's needed.
Yep.
Yeah, and she's the one. If you know me personally, I carry a bear necklace, which is my spirit animal, and I and I've only revealed this name to Grin. I don't believe I've revealed it to Heathen.
I don't think so.
The other side of me, he has his name, which is a bear by the name of Kingslayer.
Nice.
And there was a point in time about 2.5, 3 years ago where I had no control over him.
Mm-hmm.
And so my adopted sister and her her fiance created this bear. Well, not necessarily themselves, but they had somebody create a bear out of tiger's eye, which if you guys know, if you guys are rock collectors or people that
Deanna
believe in
definitely
spiritual
is.
rocks.
Deanna knows all about
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah. Tiger's eye has, you know, it's so weird to explain what tiger's eye really is and what it does,
Hmm.
but it more so controls my emotions.
It it does help. I will say
It
that.
does. And so I'm gonna deep dive a little bit. I'm gonna throw you guys a little story.
Oh, lore.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you guys some lore.
Lore?
And this was before I knew about Kingslayer, but this was before I had control. So, in my place of work, we have aisles. And there was a day where and this is alleged, I don't know what happened. My adopted sister will tell you. I apparently
Yeah.
was in the aisle just staring at nothing, staring up and looking at the ceiling.
Right.
She sees me just standing there. She says hello. I give her no response, but I shoo her away.
Okay.
So she calls my name again. And then I just shrug at her and shoo her away again.
Hmm.
And then she goes up to me. Well, first off, she says, "Oh, hell no." She goes up to me and looks into my eyes, and they are jet black.
Huh.
And they're talking, and she's talking like eye color and retina.
Jeez.
Yeah. So Mr. Kingslayer had complete control of my mind and wouldn't let go. And so, her being a pure of heart, she looked into my eyes she looked into my eyes
Hmm.
and just deeply stared into my eyes.
Right.
And she sees me blinking and my eye color starts turning. She actually has to grab me by my beard in order for me to look at her. Because
Jesus.
apparently I almost swatted at her. And so she grabs me by my beard, directs me into her vision, and slowly but surely my eyes start turning back to my eyes, not his eyes at that
Right.
point. So as soon as that happens, I actually see her looking at me. No recollection. This is exactly what I said. Hi. It just
Fucking
like
hell.
that, like hi, like what's up?
Yeah.
And then she lets out a nice sigh of relief. She's like, "Oh, good, you're back."
Oof. That's scary.
Yeah. So that was the moment when her and her fiance had to have that tiger's eye specifically made for me.
Yeah.
And it came with two different necklaces because Kingslayer himself is a mixed breed of a black bear and a grizzly bear.
Okay.
He's a bear.
And he's
Bear.
he's an extremely big bear.
Can I pet that
So
dog?
no, you cannot pet that dog. The only way, and Grin, you know this because you and I have talked about this. The only way you will see Kingslayer is if you get into that place.
That's
We
right,
don't
Sienna.
talk
No
about
petting
that.
that dog.
Exactly.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh. We don't talk about me going there.
so I will say, because I have seen Kingslayer, he's all black except for a silver ring around his neck that goes down into his chest and a silver stripe on his back.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I don't know if you're watching the chat.
Oh, I'm watching it.
Oh, listen, my children. All right, you can't blame them.
Kids, you are not allowed to pet the bear.
You guys.
That is the last thing. You guys will never see the bear.
I think the only
So-
time anyone will see the bear is if he's in proximity of me. And even then, no, Destiv, we won't. We really won't.
This
We
is
will
trying to
not go
stir
there.
shit up.
Yeah, we will not go there, buddy. So, little context of how big Kingslayer is. Laying down, he is 3 feet tall. Just laying down.
Yeah.
And on all fours, if you've seen me personally, Grin knows how tall I am. I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
On
Damn, stop
all
being
fours,
so tall.
I know. On all fours, he is about 5'9" on all fours. Now,
See,
when he gets
that's not cool. I don't like that.
no, but when he gets to his hind legs, that's when, well, he's 9 feet tall on his hind legs.
God damn.
So, again, Sienna, Destiv, you will not pet the bear. He might look fluffy, but he is not to be messed with.
So,
Well, I'm glad
All
that
right,
you're
I know.
doing. I'm glad you're doing better.
I am doing
Me
better.
too.
You know,
But enough about me. Grin,
Your turn.
how you doing, buddy?
this week has been up and down and all around.
Yeah.
It kind of hit me today. Laying down, relaxing after having breakfast with the kids.
By the way, how did that go?
That
Yeah.
went great. It went really good. You
Good.
you guys saw the pictures.
Yeah.
I mean,
We did.
they're happy. You know, they got to spend time with me. So
Damn it, Testif.
I don't think anyone would listen to you. But it.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking to you guys about it last night.
Yes, you were.
The idea of the freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I didn't know when it was gonna hit me that I am free.
Right.
It didn't full on hit me but it did hit me today.
I bet.
Um, I had a
It was like a weight
small,
off your shoulder.
some weight, yeah, definitely. I did cry a little bit. Not gonna be afraid to
Hmm.
admit that.
Yeah, I
Um,
was the same way yesterday. I did cry.
and it wasn't crying out of sadness.
Right.
Um, while in the past it would have devastated me to know that the relationship was over and that everything was for nothing.
I mean, I wouldn't say nothing.
Um, yeah. With time, uh-oh,
Oh Lord.
she saw the mug.
She's a big coffee mug fan, so
Ooh.
yeah.
Hey, Heathen, I believe your wallet's about to be a little bit lighter.
We'll get into all that later. We'll get into all that
Yes,
later.
that's one of our talking points tonight.
Um, but this is also gonna be part of the talking points, and I'm not gonna cut too far into it, but
Yeah.
the idea now for me, I'm not looking at it as it's for nothing. It was a lesson learned. I
Mm-hmm.
learned where my boundaries were. I learned what love I need, and
Yep.
I know what kind of person I want to be.
Right.
And what kind of person I need in my life. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I have found that. Oh, you can't see the other merch. Why not?
Yeah,
If you
Sienna.
if
Why
you
not?
if you go into look at my wares, it should take you to everything. Hey, he's promoting the shop. Be nice.
Why is it not letting me?
Like, let me take a look. It should, if you go to look through my wares, yeah, it pulls up everything. Which we also have metal tumblers.
Yep.
No way.
Oh yeah, you should take a look at them. They're nice. So aside from that, I'm doing pretty good. Um, like we talked about last week, today is gonna be the only day we stream. This
Yep.
this this is it. I'm gonna take a couple days off streaming. I'm still gonna be playing video games, but I'm not gonna be broadcasting any of it online. It's for me. Um, Probably gonna work on some more merch for later on down the road. Um, and yes, we are very proud of our collection called The Shadows and the Wastes,
Mm-hmm.
which this amazing background that you see is part of that collection. Um, So yeah, all in all, it sounds like we're doing pretty good.
I think so.
So let's move on to the next subject. So we actually had an interesting theory like a few days ago in light of all the deaths of the celebrities. We we were talking about this on Legend Stream actually.
Yep.
Ooh. Um I don't have many stickers up right now, Sienna. I'm gonna be adding those as we go. I've been a bit behind on the ball on that one. I'll admit to that. In light of the death of Ozzy Osbourne, we've noticed that there have been a lot more deaths in the celebrity field. Um, I had proposed the theory that maybe Ozzy was keeping people alive by keeping death at bay.
Black magic.
He then brought up black magic, which makes a lot more sense. But I've noticed that since Ozzy's died, there's been like at least three more celebrity deaths.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. It is. Um, what's your take on it, Legend?
Well, seeing as that one of those deaths was the immortal Hulk Hogan,
He wasn't immortal.
yeah,
We've proven that.
but
Uh,
that was his
I don't think
moniker.
we proved it. I think
Well,
nature proved it.
excuse me.
No.
No, it's so with Hulk Hogan's passing, just 2 days after Ozzy, I do wholeheartedly believe that Ozzy was kind of a gateway to, or not kind of a gateway, more so of just like a shield to other celebrities. Like
My,
he had some sort of hold, or not like a hold, but he was like blocking death to other celebrities' doors.
telling you, man, the British Isles is magical, and you don't know what you're getting. All right,
The Brits.
the Celts, bro, they knew their magic. So, I mean, it,
Excuse me.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
I shall forgive you.
Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
so it makes me wonder, like, what is the price of fame? You can have all the fame and money that you want, but in the end, what's the cost?
And you're right.
Everything has a cost.
Exactly. So, I don't know, chat. Well, you guys can debate it as you see fit. I just thought that that would be a nice little topic of discussion.
Yeah, it's an interesting theory.
It is. Oh,
But
the
I don't know.
next subject.
Oh God, what's happening? I don't have the list memorized.
The scammer phone call incident.
Oh Jesus.
Yay.
Jeez Nos Monster Christ.
I mean, to be
I
fair, I do love messing with a good scammer, so.
Yeah.
I got a phone call while at work.
Ain't no way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Go on.
I was on my break. Was talking to a couple of guys in the back.
Mhm.
All of a sudden my phone goes off. I look at it and we had just talked about scammer phone calls.
Yeah.
Possible or it was like a possible scam number.
Mhm.
All right, time to have some fun. Answered it. They asked for me, and it was a female.
Oh, that's right. This one.
It was
Oh
a
man.
female. I answer the phone. John? John, is that you? And they're talking about something. I don't remember what they were trying to sell me. They were trying to sell me something. They're trying to
Well,
get
that's what they're
something
usually
from
doing.
me. John, is this John? I'm trying to get a hold of John. Heard he had an operation.
Ernie.
The lady stammers.
Oh man.
I think I called the wrong number. No, no, I'm looking for John. This is John's number, right? He said he'd call me. Let me know how, and let me know how his life is going since the transition. Uh, I'm sorry, this is the wrong number. Like, as if I called them.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
no,
typically how it goes.
no, I need to know what it's like living as a strong, independent black woman. Click.
Oh man.
So, if we have scammers watching the podcast, if you call me, you better
It's a
tell
fun
me
ride.
where John is.
Yeah. What'd you do with her?
And actually, I need to confirm if she changed her name from John to
Shaniquan.
Shaniquan. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
That's right, Sienna. We need answers.
Oh Lord.
So,
So, Grin,
yeah.
you know that person that I told you on Talkatic, did they ever get back to you?
No! I'm still waiting!
I know, because what I sent you, I was like,
Oh shit.
who is you?
Who
Got
is
nothing
you?
bad.
Aw.
Here. I'll send this to the group chat. Messenger group chat.
Oh, you sent it in the group chat already.
Well, I sent it again.
God, look up our stuff before you send it again. Jeez.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
What's with the name? Paula Large?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The hell's up with that?
But they still haven't
he
responded.
wants to be large and in charge.
So, yeah, that's a thing. Um, I do still mess with scammers.
You got to.
I still
Well, I
haven't
mean,
heard
I
from
do too.
I still haven't heard from your scammer, heathen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm still gonna harass them.
That's fair.
Let them get a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah,
So,
that is completely fair.
okay. It it boggles me.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes, we want to hear anyone. We want to hear from anyone who has scammer like messages, text, stuff like that. Send it to us. We want
Heck
to
yeah,
hear about it.
for sure.
Most definitely.
And if it's still an active number or profile, send it to me. I live for this. If you forget the number, it's okay. All good. Um, but this brings up a point that I do have issues with scammers.
Yeah,
They don't look at it as if they're doing anything wrong, and they don't think they should be held accountable.
it's absolute nonsense.
It's I can appreciate the cyber division in India for what they do. However, it's still not enough. When you have people like Scammer Payback and a bunch of other people who
Add Jim Browning to that.
Jim
Jim Browning is
Browning,
amazing.
the Midnight, all these scam baiters that have to go on the offensive to
Yeah.
stop them. There's a problem because now
Yep.
you have vigilantism on a cyber level.
Essentially, yeah.
But law enforcement says no, vigilantism isn't allowed at all. If that's the case, do something about it so that way we don't have to be vigilantes.
Yeah.
Did I get a friend
Exactly.
request? I got a friend request
Oh
from
Lord.
someone.
Where'd you get a friend request from?
Willow Leaf? No idea. You know
Time for
what?
a
Was it a
little fun.
Discord friend request?
Yes.
One of those?
Yes.
Oh my sweet Lord baby Jesus.
You know what? We need content.
Oh shit. Here it
Well, to be
goes.
fair, Heathen, you remember in my streams where I had those two randos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey
Yep.
there. How are you doing? I'm
Live
in the,
action.
I'm in the middle of a live podcast. Hopefully, you don't mind if I share this chat. I love a good scam bait.
What did they ask about, or what did they say,
Oh, they
Sienna?
haven't even said anything. It was just a straight
No,
up friend request.
I was talking to Sienna. She's telling her story.
We'll see what they say.
It was a school?
School?
What the heck?
That doesn't make sense.
That's odd.
Yeah, that
Well,
tells
Did
me it
they
was just
talk
a
like
wrong
this?
number.
well, to be fair, after we all graduated, mom and dad were getting calls from the school saying that we were missing school.
Oh, hilarious.
They aren't responding,
Rude. They send you a friend request and then don't even respond when you try to
I
talk
know.
to them.
right?
It's kind of messed up.
Their profile says they're busy. So, yeah,
Well, if they're that busy, they wouldn't be sending out friend requests now, would they?
right?
Exactly. Clowns.
So yeah, this is probably going to be a thing now where if there is a scam being sent to me, I am going to read it on the podcast.
Nice. I'm all for
What
it.
if we get one sent to us?
Send
We
it
will
to
just send it to you.
me! Or
We will
you
send
can
it to
read
the
it.
menace.
I don't care.
We will send it to the menace himself.
Send me all the account info. I will.
What did you say to them, Sienna?
Yeah, what did you say? I'm curious. That's I don't know you. That's my purse moment.
Stranger danger.
Pretty much.
Um, I think what I might do if I get scams from now on
Yeah.
is I'm gonna say something along the lines of, let me forward you to my PR representative, and then I'll forward their number to you.
Yes. Do it. That it's gonna be content. That's all it is. It's
Oh
all
yeah.
content.
Well, and it's
Ethan,
something that,
you weren't lying about this epilogue, by the way.
yeah. Speaking of which, are you playing right now?
Yes, yes, I am.
I see how it is.
Bunch of heathens. No respect for a podcast.
Oh, we have respect,
We're
but
we're
we're also playing.
participating. You didn't know we were playing until we made comments.
That's true.
Exactly.
We are actively involved in the conversation.
Even Destiv is playing.
Right.
You bozo. And I'm
Um.
not talking about Destiv.
Here's the thing. Destiv's not part of the podcast.
That's beside the point.
All right. Anyways. Um. No, if you guys have scammers in your DMs, texting you, whatever, screenshot it, send it into the Discord, or DM me directly. I
Hell yeah.
love being a terrorist to scammers.
Terrorizer.
Especially the scammers that say, "Oh, thank you for calling scam, not scam call center, but this is Amazon."
You 7-Eleven or 9-Eleven?
That is
Shut up,
exactly what you should
joke.
say. You should. You know what? I think next time when I get a, "Oh, thank you, come again," I'm gonna ask them like, let me tell you something. Are you a 7-Eleven or a 9-11 kind of terrorist?
Mm-mm-mm.
To be fair, scammers are a form of terrorism.
They honestly are, and that's why,
Yep.
like you said, you have the great pierogi from Scammer Payback. You got Jim Browning, and a vast majority of others that love to terrorize these terrorists.
Yep.
Well, when you start getting them, go ahead and send them to me. Always looking for more content.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Do it, Sienna.
Speaking of the idea of accountability,
Mm-hmm.
in light of everything that's been happening for me lately, um, I have been watching some red pill TikTok tactics.
Okay.
Um, one person, a female who actually speaks up about men's rights.
Right.
Um, she mentioned how women fail to take accountability
Mm-hmm.
and that life was better when accountability was reinforced. Not just for men, but for women.
For everyone.
Yeah. What's your guys' take on the idea of reinforcing accountability for both genders, not just one?
Equality is equality. And I'm all for equality.
Legend,
And that's that on that.
right? What's your take on accountability being reinforced for both genders rather than just it being put on men?
See, but the thing about that is, when most men take accountability for their actions, yes, do some of us lie? Of course. But the thing is, eventually our heart will get the better of us and we'll come clean. And I'm not saying all women do this.
No.
From my experience, the women that I've had in my life, I'm not saying like mother, sister, anything like that.
Right.
But the other women in my life have been deceitful, and they
The
will,
WH0R3s.
yes, they will use your emotions against you,
Oh, 100%.
Oh, my.
and they will not
Preaching to
hold
the
themselves
choir.
accountable. They will not hold themselves accountable for anything. They will completely put it solely on you and say it's your fault.
Their mess
Yep.
ups are your mistakes.
Pretty much.
And no, preaching to the choir.
Yep. And again, I'll reiterate that none of the three of us are saying this is all women.
No.
In fact, I wouldn't even say, this is just me, that it's most women,
No.
but a lot. And there are a lot of men who are kind of the same way.
Yeah.
But, man,
I mean,
point is, people suck, and everybody needs to take accountability for their bullshit. And the fact that men are held accountable for so much of what happens, it's like, well, do you want equality or not? Because equality means that you got to take accountability for your shit too.
exactly. I mean, when
And in
you
reality,
look,
that's all we ask for, is for them to take accountability for their own actions.
I mean, to be fair, I'll admit I was never perfect. I
Of
was
course not. Nobody
I was
is.
I was terrible with my last relationship. I'll say it. I was terrible, but not to the point where I would cheat physically. I'll express that physically. Did I cheat over the phone? Yes, but I never met with anyone.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that was like the ultimate betrayal, and that gave the other person all the leeway to try and shatter my world.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing is the way I see it, if you feel that someone betrayed you and you just break it off.
Yeah,
Like if you don't actually want to fix it, don't stay in the relationship to punish them. That's the stupidest thing. Because it's like, okay, so you're punishing them, but you're no better.
yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. If you actually want to fix it, okay, great. Stay in the relationship and try.
But you
But
have to actually try.
yeah. And if you don't think it's fixable, bail. No one's forcing you to stay.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they are forcing you to stay, that's a completely different issue.
That's
That's
I believe that's called love bombing.
yeah.
Oh, I have stories about that.
Yep. Yep. It happens.
But yeah, I definitely think that the female gender who don't think that they do anything wrong really need to spend time with themselves.
Yeah.
Kind of figure out why they're single. Don't blame men. Don't sit there and play the blame game.
Right.
Take time and take a look at yourself. Don't think of yourself as perfect. There are flaws. And most of the time, the guys who don't tell you what your flaws are trying to be nice because the flaws are worse than you think.
Yeah.
that's that's just my perspective.
Yep.
What do you think, Legend?
No, whatever you said, it's the same exact thing that have felt myself. You and I have had many conversations about the people, not necessarily the people, but the women that have stabbed us in the
Invaded.
back.
They've invaded our lives.
Some some for the good, some for the worst.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Like I keep saying, you know, I haven't found a good one. I found the right one. It just
Right.
took a very long time.
Yeah,
A very, very long time. And I think this is a good spot to break into the next subject. Um, we've all three of us have been in forms of toxic relations, whether it be
Yep.
friends, um, partners,
Mm-hmm.
family in general.
Yeah.
Um,
There's that.
recently, I just I've essentially broken free of a toxic relationship. Yeah,
Me too.
like completely broken free from it. And the amount of weight that you carry is
Yep. There's no words. There's no words for it.
it's like having an anchor tied to your feet
Yeah.
and being pulled down to the bottom of the ocean and you're trying to swim to the surface. You No matter how hard you try, you can't break. You have to let something get basically ripped away in order to break free.
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel. I've It wasn't always toxic.
Oh, of course not. Like we
Beginning,
said, love bombing.
yeah, beginning was great, but it just turned, and it was for about 4 or 5 years that I was in there. Um, you get so used to the idea that no one else is gonna love you, and that
Yep.
who you have is the best that you're ever gonna do. And then
Yep.
somewhere along the line, the paths break apart. And for me, it was around this time last year.
Mhm.
She told me we were never going to be together again. The most we were ever going to be were friends.
Yeah.
And at first that hurt.
Yeah. I get
But
that.
the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, that's that's the right thing to do. That's
Yeah,
the correct thing to do.
yeah.
And then fast forward about a year later, she's confirmed that she's starting to talk to someone. And that kind of took a lot off my shoulders. I didn't. The anchor was cut, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And last night I started working on some stuff, um, and probably around my birthday, maybe a week or two after, we're gonna launch our second collection, um, called the Broken Bindings Collection.
Okay.
So, but also breaking free from toxic, like breaking free from the toxic essentially is what this subject of the podcast is. Um,
Yeah.
it isn't even just us. I can't tell you how many creators we've met and they're broken free from toxic friends and
Mm-hmm.
everything else. And somewhere along the way, they find camaraderie with us. They find a new sense of community. Like, and it's weird for me.
Yeah.
I, I don't look at myself as a leader. I really don't.
I think a lot of us get into positions like what you're describing, and I don't know if I would term it as leadership, but in a way it is. You are leading people to each other and to a community, and it's pretty great.
It's
It
it's
really is.
weird.
You know,
Yep.
it might be weird at first, but at the same time, we're making connections with people that share the same sentiments that we do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, for instance, Top Cop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When I met him in the W Discord, he had just separated from his group. He was not doing great.
Yeah.
Um, and basically, I brought him in and just started talking and treating him like a friend because that's what he needed.
Sometimes that's what
Yep.
we all need. Just
Yep.
a friend in need.
Yeah.
100%. And now we're all friends.
Yeah. I mean, look
That
at
we
you.
are.
Look at you two.
Us too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You two, you didn't even know each other.
No,
Truth.
I've heard stories about him, about you and I just talking, but that's about it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. What kind of shit you talking, Grin?
Childhood.
Yeah.
Listen,
How much of a bozo you were.
we don't talk about those days.
About
No,
how
just kidding.
I'm not going to say that because that sounds wrong.
You tell him about when we got arrested?
No.
No. See, now there has to be context to this. I need the story now. Good
All
job,
right.
Ethan.
Well, okay. All right.
Oh
All right. All right.
God, no.
I'll tell the story.
Off
All right.
stream.
So
Off
we were
stream. Off stream.
fine off stream. How the hell did I just die?
Well, you're also a level 10, so.
I'm level 14.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, what door I used to use when I'd go over to your place on Decatur.
Mm-hmm.
Never used the front door.
Well, I mean, it was quicker to get to the back door coming from your place
Yeah.
because you go down the alley.
Yep. And the first person I'd see was your mom.
Yep.
Mm.
And it did get to the point where you didn't need to knock. You just came in.
Yeah. Literally, would just
You
walk
usually
in.
still knocked. You
Yeah.
usually still knocked,
I
but
did.
usually.
I was polite.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
you have to be. Even though you were treated like family, you're still got to be polite.
Oh, dude. That that was an understatement. It wasn't even treated like family. It was I am family.
Yeah.
He's punished like family too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That
funny
was
story.
trash.
Really funny story. I think this is the one time that I saw your mom get mad at a minister when your grandpa passed away
Mm-hmm.
and I showed up. And I went to the back to go see you guys and then go sit out in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever was at the door stopped me. Literally told me only family is allowed back here.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom turned her head so fast.
Yeah.
Like, she was not putting up with that.
Yep. Basically, Sienna, yes.
Yeah, I am. Uh, yeah, I remember that day. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You opened the gate for me.
yep, I am Uncle Grin.
Yep, yep.
Um, oh, my phone closed. Open. Open sesame. But yeah,
Open says
Don't need
me.
a halt.
what Heathen,
Yeah.
your experience with breaking free from toxic? Like,
So, as we all know, I just retired.
mhm.
If you want to talk about a toxic relationship, it's the Navy. And I say that partially as a joke, but partially not. There are a lot of similarities because it's all you've known. You're not sure you'll succeed without it. It's exciting to be free from it, but you're also terrified because you're not sure exactly how to move forward.
Yeah.
There's a lot of similarities. There's also a lot of similarities to prison, but we're not going to get into that. But
Hi, Yucker Torque.
what's going on? How you doing?
Welcome in.
Welcome to the wasteland.
You missed some pretty big stuff, but we still got a little bit.
Yep.
That's fine. Um, we're actually talking about toxic relationships, breaking free from them,
Specifically, yes. Specifically breaking free from toxic relationships.
and basically what life looks like after them.
Yep.
Um, what has it hit you yet that you've broken free?
Um, yes and no. Um, yeah, it's odd,
Yeah,
but and I know that generally speaking, we're really referring to like personal relationships, friends and specific people, but I don't know, I feel like it's the same concept. I don't really know how to explain it in a way that would make sense, but yeah, I think part of the reason it hasn't fully hit me yet is because even though I don't have to, well, I don't have to go there anymore,
yeah.
but I'm still technically in. It's like I don't know. It's kind of like breaking up or divorcing or whatever, depending on your exact relationship with said person, with somebody who you have kids with. Or actually, you know what?
That
More
feels like an
accurately,
attack, sir.
bro, same boat.
I
Same
mean, to
boat.
be fair,
Don't
same
forget.
boat for me too.
Yep. But I think though actually it's more similar to having a falling out with a friend that maybe you had a business with, or like if you started a band and there was still responsibilities to said business or said whatever, so there are still certain etiquette rules you have to follow. There are still certain obligations that you have. Um,
Gotta promote.
Hell yeah, man. Uh, because realistically, yes, my official day out of being active duty is the 31st.
Yeah.
I'm still in the Fleet Reserves, which means that for the next 10 years, if we go to war, they can recall me. And I won't have a damn thing I can do about it.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Me either. Because I'm not liking the way certain countries are acting right now, getting all uppity with each other.
Yeah, I can see that.
But, yeah. And it's just the way people treat each other. Some people.
Yeah.
I will say some of the people I met in the Navy are some of the best people I've met in my life. And I would trust my life to them. But there are other people who just are the epitome of the worst, most toxic, just bleh, people, and
Yeah.
a lot of them are in leadership positions.
We have a question from the chat. Yucker Tort.
What made me join?
His
Well,
grandpa.
partially my grandpa. He was in the Navy for 21 years, I think. Different time. He retired 40 years before I joined, but also I just kind of knew from a young age that that's probably what I was going to do. And there's obviously there's the stereotypical sense of duty. There's a big part of it, I'll be honest, was lack of opportunity in my hometown.
Yeah.
I was definitely not in any way financially advanced, we'll say. I was poor. I was raised poor.
We're from the streets.
I wouldn't say from the streets.
We-
That's a bit dramatic, Gren.
We knew violence. Come on, we were carrying knives in school and they didn't know it.
Well, they knew it when they suspended me for a week in 3rd grade, but that's not the point.
They didn't know it in high school.
True.
We were rebels, Sienna.
A little bit. But we were the type of rebels that the adults liked.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was kind of an odd situation. But yeah, it was lack of opportunity, sense of patriotism, and
Need
specifically
money.
why the Navy. Yes, need money. Specifically why the Navy. My grandpa probably would have disowned me if I had joined any other branch.
Oh yeah.
Yep, exactly. So many people from our hometown join the military. Like, it's insane how many people in that valley.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any whispering keys. What the crap?
Maybe you should buy some.
Yeah, I'm going back to town right now.
But yeah. Hey, Legend.
Yes, sir.
Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Wanting a Hellcat.
Oh my.
I think if you join the military thinking that you're gonna get a Hellcat is yeah, you
no.
probably weren't intelligent enough to get a job anywhere else.
Yeah. You breaking free of toxic.
Me breaking free of toxic.
Yep.
Yeah. What?
Honestly, and Grin knows this firsthand because he knows my ex personally.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
I will not say anything bad about my son's mother.
Okay, that one. You won't. I will.
I know you
Well,
will.
just like
but
us
that's
with your ex,
off, but
Bryn.
that is off. That is not on stream. That is more so on off stream.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Because I know how you feel about her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Choo!
No, so listen. So
Another
I will
question
say
in the chat.
that I myself, we were both toxic for each other. Because of course,
Yep.
in the beginning you start off, all lovey-dovey and you guys rule the world and stuff like that together, and then
Yep.
later on you start seeing people's true colors, and that's kind of what we saw in each other
Yep.
Yeah.
down the road. And I wasn't the perfect husband, nor will I ever say that I will ever be a perfect husband because I have flaws.
We all do.
But I will say,
You have
but I
flaws?
will,
What a chump.
You're
Sorry.
you're the biggest flaw.
Oh, ouch.
well, I will and not end with this, but Rick, it is still faster.
You son of a bitch.
Oh,
How dare you?
does that include in the bed?
Oh, well,
No,
that's not that's not a compliment anymore. So, he probably is.
that's besides the point, sir. But I will say, Fat Man has stamina, but that's besides the point. Again,
Stamina. All right, anyway, back to the serious. Go
Back.
ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to derail.
Oh.
no. Again, I won't say anything bad about her because she's a great mother to my son, and herself has found a new person. It may have
Mhm.
taken her 5 or 6 tries, but
You know that happens.
It. Yeah.
the thing is, they saw who she really is. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this guy, he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders, but at the same time, it's only a matter of time before he sees her true intentions.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
did get
Uh,
asked.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
we got a question.
Yeah, we did get a question in the chat from Yucker Torque. Um, if you're all are comfortable sharing, what was the point where where you all realized there was no turn back? Ooh.
I'll let you start, Grin.
Um, I myself am a hopeless romantic. I'll say that.
Yep.
I believe that if you love someone, you should fight, but there comes a point where the fight isn't worth the struggle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it took me like 5 years to learn that, and 5 years and going to therapy like 2 or 3 times. But when the turning point was after my mom died,
Yeah.
because that's when a lot of the true colors came out. And
Yep.
I know Heathen doesn't want to hear this. He doesn't want to be reminded because he has his own words about my ex. But
Keep my mouth shut.
when she tried to turn the first part of the day where my mom's memorial service was into a day about her, it that's when the lights finally kind of shined, and I realized that this was not my person. And couple months later, we ended it, but we knew we had another kid coming, so we tried to make things work, but it just couldn't.
Yep.
And so last year, this time, when she said, we're never going to be a thing again, and the most we're going to be is friends, I I completely agreed. And now a year later, she's told me that she started talking to someone and she's happy. And I'm happy for her. I hope things work out. And I don't feel like I'm bound to the toxic anymore. Um, Heathen,
Yep.
what about you?
Um. Well, again, mine's a little different because it's not really about a relationship with a person. Um. Because for one, the relationship I'm currently in, we were both toxic for each other for a long time, and it was affecting all of our kids.
Yeah,
But we're working on fixing it. So part of fixing it is trying to put behind us a lot of what happened in the past. Um, so I'm just not going to broach that, um, except with her while we try to fix things.
exactly.
Um, so the best example I can go with is the military, because that is, to me, in some ways, the mother of all toxic relationships, or it can be.
Yeah,
Um, for me, it was, oh man, it's the stupidest little things that really make you stop and go, wait a second, what in the hell am I doing? Because honestly, when I was about 12 years in, I almost didn't re-enlist.
really.
Um, I almost got out 8 years ago. Um, and I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I've had some crappy experiences and some good experiences since then.
Yeah,
But I'm glad I didn't, because one, I now have some friends that I I don't know where I'd be, you know? Um anyway, the moment that I realized that if I even stayed in, because I was coming up on decision point the day that this happened. It was a specific event and I remember it to a T. I was on watch. So on a ship you have two entry points coming up from the pier called brows. You have an enlisted brow and an officer brow. So only higher ranking people can use the O brow. And I was on duty, so I was on watch on the O brow in the morning when everybody was coming to work. Um, and I had several people who were higher ranking enlisted people. Well, it was one to start with. Came on board, saw me, said, "Hey, take off your cover." So I took my hat off. And he got real close and was looking at my hair. And he goes, "You need a haircut." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm on watch right now. So I don't know what you want me to do about it. I will go get a haircut today." And if that had been it, all right, I get it. It's a little petty to get up in somebody's face, like with your eyeballs 2 inches from their head to see if their hair touches their ear or whatever the hell, right? It's a little petty, but whatever. That I can deal with.
yeah,
But this man then went and was apparently bitching about it to other people.
Really?
Because after that point, for the next 30, 45 minutes, at least 3 or 4 other people of a similar pay grade to him, and this is senior enlisted, so this is a rank that I was dead set on trying to get at that time. I was
Yeah.
like, eventually I'm going to make this rank. I'm going to be in this leadership position, part of this group of people. You know, I'm going to be part of the club, basically. And I had this string of 4 or 5 different people in this ranking system coming to me, telling me to take off my hat, telling me I needed a haircut, saying, hey, maybe we should relieve him because his hair's too long. Now, mind you, my hair was in regs, first off. It was in regs, on the cusp, maybe. But to have several people over the course of the morning making that big of a stink about somebody's haircut, I was like, bro, really? You don't have anything better to do. You don't have your own divisions to go run. You don't have quarters right now that you're supposed to be doing. Like, everybody's got the morning muster. Where are you during your division's morning muster? Should you not be there making sure everybody has seen your face and knows you exist and knows you give a damn about their welfare and their division and their workload and them as people? Instead, you're down here harassing me. And it got to the point where the officer, because there's always an officer on watch at the browse with the other people.
Yeah.
It got to the point where this officer stopped one of the people that was coming on and said, get off my quarterdeck. He said, you need to leave. He said, if you're going to take him off the watch, take him off the watch and be done with it. He goes, as far as I'm concerned, his hair is fine. But if you keep coming here, we're going to have a different problem. And they never came back.
Yeah, I mean, first off, you have. I don't know. My mindset's different. That's why I was never in the military.
Yeah.
I respect the
Well,
military, but my mindset is I have somewhere to be. That is a lower issue.
mm-hmm.
Leave it the hell
And
alone.
that's exactly it. And that was like after the second or third time that the lieutenant looked at me and he was like, dude, what the hell is going on? I was like, I don't know, sir. I have no idea. And that's a real petty thing to make me question being in the military and really wanting, because that day I really got to thinking about it and I was like, do I yes, he did, Destiv, and that's what a good leader does. A good leader says, look, this needs to be handled, and you guys are making way big of, yeah, he backs you up. That's what a good leader does. He
Yeah.
or she backs you up. But it's a real petty thing to make me question my entire career path. But it wasn't the incident in itself. It was what it said about the organization. That there are that many of them who just are that ridiculous. That none of them even questioned the idea that they were being ridiculous. That they thought it was perfectly normal, perfectly fine to make that big of a deal about something so stupid. And yeah, I questioned it at that moment. And it was actually my wife who convinced me to stay in, and I'm glad she did.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that day, man, that was when I really knew. That was when I said, if I stay in, I'm not staying past 20. Because some people do. And it was an option for me at that point. But that was the day that I looked at it and I said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm going to do my 20, if that. I'm going to do my 20. I'm going to get my retirement. But that's it. I am not giving any more of my life to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legend.
But
Oh,
Yes, sir.
go ahead, Heathen.
no, it's fine. I was gonna give another little anecdote
No,
about something else later, but it was more out of humor than anything else that I was gonna say it. So
please,
it's not really important to the point.
please add humor.
All right. Well, I had another guy. It was my current wife, Destiv. Because I'm not name dropping, but yes, my current wife. Um,
I didn't know you and Legend got married. Congratulations.
what?
Yeah, yeah, and you weren't invited.
Ooh,
The betrayal.
ooh. Does that hurt?
Not
Does
really.
that hurt just a little?
Not really.
Oh,
You know what? We had someone we had a good officiant too.
yeah, that's right.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
it
knew.
wasn't some bozo named Grin.
Yep.
I knew Heathen loved chorizo.
Well, he likes chorizo con huevo.
We don't kink shame around here, all right?
We don't.
We don't. We don't.
Oh, excuse me.
No shame whatsoever. We don't
So
judge.
I judge, I just don't shame. There's a difference. Anyway, so I had this guy at one of my more recent commands a few years ago who I'd been taking the test for the rank uh grouping. Basically, I don't really want to get into how military or Navy ranks work, but same pay grade range as the people that caused all that stupidity uh, when I was on the ship. But this was on shore duty, and this was, I think at this point I had 16, 17 years in, and this dude comes, like, he's talking to me, he's checking in with me, because this was after uh, my first real mental break
Yeah.
back in 2020. And he comes up to me, he's checking in on me, and he goes, "So what are your intentions, with the Navy?" And I said, "I'm doing my 20 and getting out." And he goes, "Okay, but what if you make rank?" Because I was eligible for, the senior enlisted positions. And I said, uh, what do you mean? I'm doing my 20 and I'm getting out." And he looked at me, because that's how they get a lot of people. Like, somebody will be ready to get out and they'll make rank, and they'll stay in longer. And I said, "No, even if I make rank, I'm not staying in longer. I'm getting out." And he was like, "Well, okay then." It's like, I don't know what the hell you thought you were gonna do, trying to come at this like you're gonna convince me to stay in. Nah, get out of my face. Anyway, it was just kind of a funny
That that is
thing
kind of
that happened.
funny.
That is.
I just love when senior people come at you like they're gonna change your mind about something.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway,
if you're knowing you, how you are, if you're mindset on something, you're gonna do it.
yeah.
That's
Um,
that's where me and you
unless
are a lot alike.
Yeah, unless I am presented with logical, rational reasons for me to change my mind, I'm not doing it. I'm not changing it.
Well, okay. Funny thing you say that. Part of my toxic, I wanted to do this. I've wanted to stream for a long time. For one,
Yeah,
didn't have the capabilities. You know,
right.
didn't have the
Didn't have the
proper setup.
equipment or
Yeah,
yeah.
none of that. The other part, baby mama always told me no one would watch you, no one would laugh at you, no one would be entertained by you.
You're not selling this anymore for me to dislike her less.
Well,
But go on.
it's funny because I'm looking at who that person was that was listening to her, and to the person who's doing this now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's completely different.
Yeah.
And you mentioned how your wife,
And
oh Sienna, you mentioned that your wife convinced you to stay in.
yeah.
I was debating on whether to stream,
Yeah.
and I had taken it to Phoenix. We're not married. We're not even living
Right.
together.
Yeah.
But, I was like, "Hey, babe, what if I start doing this?" I mean, I don't think I'm good or anything, but she encouraged me. She actually
Yep.
encouraged me and said, "Do it. You already have
Yeah.
one viewer with me," which I don't think she's
Mm-hmm.
viewing right now, but that's okay. She's busy anyways.
Yeah.
She's got work in the morning. But
Oof.
like,
Imagine having to work.
I know, right? Bastard. I'm not wrong about that either.
No, literally, you are not wrong.
Um, but I find it funny that you mentioned that your wife convinced you to stay in
Yep.
and succeed.
Yep.
And my partner, my girlfriend, love of my life,
Right.
convinced me to do this, and I'm succeeding. Whereas the previous
Right.
tore me down and I was failing at almost everything.
Yep.
And it brings up a good point of if you have that support in your life, what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
But Legend, what was your point of no return?
So I will say that I did do an infidelity, so I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna deny that.
We both did.
There was yeah, there's other ways of actually doing it correctly. I took a coward's way out, which is the way I see it. But honestly, the point of no return was, me having to pretty much be, not necessarily stay at home dad because I still worked, but being degraded on how much money I made less than her.
Oh, God. Why is it always the money?
With her,
Mm-hmm.
with her, it's always been about money, which is why I've been in debt for so long because of her.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I understand that one.
But for the most part, the one aha moment pretty much was when I just didn't feel, how do I say it, valued.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty appropriate.
And pretty common.
Yeah.
Seeing as that, I always made sure that whenever she got home, everything in the house was taken care of.
Yeah.
Son was fed. And keep in mind, this is when he was an infant.
Yeah.
So he was still being bottle fed. It was more so just like I didn't feel like I was enough anymore.
Right.
Always working too much, didn't really care for her family. That's the way I saw it.
Yeah.
To be fair, did they care about you?
Allegedly. Because she did
Allegedly
fake a
doesn't go
lot.
very far in the world.
Yeah. Because
Really
I'm
does
pretty
not.
sure she did fake a lot. And not to mention she tried to turn friends against me.
Oh, that's when it's yeah.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
like that's a huge red flag.
oh, baby mama tried to turn family against me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't.
but lo and behold, the friends that I went to go see yesterday, there was a time where I'm in the middle of a mission, mister.
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 Let me finish this and then I will join up the
Let
party
me finish.
so I can be a
That's what she
tank.
said.
Well, you know what? Okay, fine.
No, it's fine. I get it. I was selling things.
But yeah, um,
So it was to the point where there was this one incident with the same group of friends that so my buddy's wife, they would talk and she would always try and get them to get on her side instead of my side. But they're not even taking sides, they were listening to both parties, but she was trying to convince them that I was the bad apple,
Right.
but they saw right through her bullshit. And so there was an incident where it was a weekend I had Little Legend,
Mm-hmm.
and she went over and they were having a party and she got extremely plastered and wanted to hit a 7-year-old child.
what
Oh shit.
the hell?
Yes.
Oh
What?
hell no!
And so from that point they're like, yep, no, get out of here. You're either going to leave or cops are being called.
She's persona non grata at that point.
Yeah. And get this, you want to know what it was over?
What?
Diamond Dart.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
I don't even know what that is.
They take like these little plastic gems and put them on
They're
on a mat.
pictures,
Yeah,
essentially.
it's like
It's
puzzle
it's
but
like
with
a
gems.
it's like a yeah, it's like a gem puzzle.
Did you go inside?
Yes, I did go inside.
Oh.
That
a band.
that is
Abandoned.
ridiculous.
Hey, we have the same helm.
Like
Oh, look at the
I
twins.
I honest to gods hope she is never like that
Yes.
with little man.
Yeah.
Oh, and no, and she knows like if some so if her new dude ever does anything like that to Little Legend, she
Death.
won't hear the end of it.
I got like 5 shovels. Tell me which one to bring.
Oh, it's not even that because you know me, I will take care of it myself. And it's not going to be fun for her
Yeah.
because it's going to be to the point where it's you brought this upon yourself and you brought this person into your life. It's your own fault
Yeah.
that
No.
my son now has to deal with this consequence.
Yeah. With that kind of bullshit.
Yeah. That's not okay in the least bit.
Yeah.
He is just a child. He does not need to be threatened with violence from a from anyone who is less than human.
Oh, and she knows that you know who would pop up,
Oh yeah.
and it would be I would give him full reign. And Grin, you know how scary that could be.
Yeah, but I know how to rein it in.
You and maybe a couple others.
But yeah, that's some toxic.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you know she never tried to turn me against you.
Oh, because you see right through her bullshit.
Not just that, she hates my guts.
This is true. It all stemmed from that Russian water incident.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I think we've covered the what
The
was the turning
basics.
points.
Yep. I think so.
So that brings us to the next subject. I mentioned earlier camaraderie and community. And a lot of people think they're the same thing, but they aren't. They walk very parallel paths,
Yeah.
but not the same thing.
Yeah.
Um, we do want camaraderie, we do want community, especially in this platform. While yes, we do we do crack on each other. Like
Of
that
course.
that's part of the camaraderie thing. But
Mm-hmm.
the community aspect is a lot bigger.
That it is.
Yep.
The community should be there to support each other, respect each other, and
Absolutely.
hold each other to the standard that you would want people to hold you.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's where the community comes into play. Um, yes, we haven't had guests on for a few streams now. Um, we want to make sure that our streams, the way we feel about them, are good before we bring people in.
Yep. It might have
'Cause,
been a bit early to bring people in all the time.
yeah. So that doesn't mean that we're gonna shut off the join. We're gonna limit it. We're definitely
Yep.
limiting it. People with the subscriptions are gonna be given priority, but it doesn't mean that people without the subscription are any less important. They are the followers are just as important as the subscribers.
That
Because
they are.
without the followers, we wouldn't even have the subscribers.
Truth.
That's why when we do our giveaways, we're not excluding anyone. If you're following, you have a chance to win. It's just if you
That
subscribe, you have a bit
you get a
bigger
better
Higher
chance.
chance.
Yeah. But no one gets excluded.
Nope, not here. Just like we've always said, we've never been a judgment. We're judgment free.
Exactly.
We don't
Yep.
judge.
Um, as far as the camaraderie aspect goes, we know we're a small stream. All three of us, we have our own streams, and collectively, we're small. We're
Mhm.
Yeah,
really small. We're a small but tight knit group. With that being said, we do have a sister faction with the
Mhm.
Unholy Knights.
excuse me.
So I would ask, personally, I would ask this. When you go into Top Cops streams, you know, if you're part of the Unholy Knights, think of them as an extension of us.
Yep.
They are family. No, they are not part of the core three, but they are an extension.
Yep. Started by Top Cop.
Hmm.
Yes,
And, you know, treat it, treat that group with as much respect as you would to a friend.
Yes.
And if you don't have friends,
Come on over.
yeah, take a
Ooh, I
seat
found
by
a
the
greed shrine.
fire. You know what?
cracking.
If we ever do a live podcast with cameras on, we need to have fires.
Fires.
Yes, fires.
Ow.
Like campfires, like in the picture.
Okay.
So that way we can tell people, if you don't have a friend, come sit by the fire. but we honestly do love you guys. We try and treat you
Oh
guys
yeah.
like family.
Because you guys are family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which brings me into the next topic.
I'm about to be a paragon.
Nice.
That's not the next topic. That was just random.
I am a
Um,
paragon, actually.
we've talked about some of our low points.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that people realize that if you're at a low stage, there is no shame in talking.
Yeah. This
Never
is
has.
true.
I mean, I know for a fact that when I'm at my low points, I can turn to the group chat and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on, you guys."
Give me 2 seconds, gentlemen. I got to use the restroom.
Yep.
Uh,
And or like I could just turn to Heathen on a personal level
mm-hmm.
and be like, "Hey, this is what's going on. You know, need some advice."
Yeah.
And he knows he could do the
Anytime.
same thing with me. Um,
Absolutely.
and Legend also. I can't tell you how many times I've. It's only been a few times, but I've gotten texts in the middle of the night from Legend uh,
Mm-hmm.
asking to talk. So, um, my my DMs are open, people. If you have a problem,
Same.
don't be afraid to reach out.
All right. I'll hop on and help you in a second, bud.
We we would rather help you carry the weight of your problems than not hear them, but hear that something happened.
Yep. Exactly.
Um, I know on a personal level that there was a time when I was actively trying to go down that darker road. Um,
Yep.
and this was when we weren't talking, Heathen.
Ah.
Like that 5 year period when we weren't talking.
But yeah. For no reason. We
Yeah,
just
just didn't
weren't.
talk. Um, I was actively looking for ways to do something. And if I could, I would go back in time and tell that person, hey, it's going to be hard, but you're going to make it.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
Yes, you're right.
Yep.
So don't think that you're alone. You're not. You're never alone. There are people who
Exactly.
will listen.
Yep.
There are people that want to help, whether it be emotionally, physically, you know, spiritually even. There are people that want to help.
Yep.
And that leads us into some pretty cool merch discussion.
Hell yeah.
Um, one of our merch products that is gonna be continually on the store. I'm not taking it down ever. Is the metal tumbler that says "You're never fighting alone." That is a personal statement that I try to make people realize that no matter what, they aren't fighting alone. I wish someone had told me that, but it took me a long time and a lot of self reflection to realize that I'm not fighting alone. I have my personal battles, but I have people who stand behind me.
Yep.
And I would rather get that message out than have people try and find that out for themselves.
Absolutely.
Um, the other thing that we are very excited about is the initial collection on our shop, which just launched today at 7:59 p.m. Pacific
Woo, woo,
Standard
woo,
Time.
woo.
Huh?
Bow, 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 bow.
Um, as you have seen in the chat, our initial line is called The Shadows and the Wastes. It is a collection of three shadowy figures walking through the wasteland looking for something more than themselves. The idea behind this came from essentially what started off as just me.
Mm-hmm.
I was lost. I was in the dark. I didn't know what I was doing. Then it became me and Legend. And he was supporting me, and then came in Heathen, at that time known as Gods.
Yep.
Um, and then it progressed. It and now we three core members are just wandering through this wasteland of the internet. And in a way, we're kind of hoping that the stories we tell, the jokes we share, and every little victory we can give you guys inspires you. And we'll walk with you. We will go with you whatever journey you want to go on.
Oh yeah.
Because the big thing about the shadows and the wastes, they're always there.
Yep.
And we're going to be here. We're going to be here for a long time.
That we are.
Yeah, I'm right.
So there are gonna be discount codes. I haven't decided on them yet, but there will be some
They'll be
discounts.
there.
Um, you can join the membership on the shop as well. That'll get you percentages off, I believe. Let me pull up the website. I still can't believe it went live. Oh, if you subscribe on the site, it gives you discounts. I know. If you subscribe on Twitch, it'll give you a discount.
So do it.
Yeah.
I gotta go into town though, heathen.
You need a jeweler?
Um.
No, I need to sell some shit.
You can do that here.
Can I?
But yeah,
Yeah, come over to where I'm at. That's what I was
we
just doing. This right here.
Oh,
we
I
worked
see that.
like I put a lot of time into it and getting
You
feedback
sure
from
so
these
did.
guys.
But I also need to level up my potions.
I mean,
That's what I thought.
how long have I been working on this stuff, you guys?
Many months.
Yes.
Like
It's been, yeah.
it's been a while. We've only been
It's been a
streaming
while.
it we've only been streaming for 3
It's
months.
been a while since I've gone.
And
I can see Grin just flipping me off right now.
no, actually I haven't heard Stained in forever. Not since Aaron Lewis went country.
This is true.
What a nerd.
But yeah, we've been streaming for 3 months. I've been grinding this whole thing out for. Well, the
Hmm.
merch has been like a month and a half.
Yeah.
So to know that it's finally out there, that feels like a really big win.
It is.
So that brings us to the next bit of news. I am going to take a couple days off. I have been working tirelessly for 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, break.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of need a break. Just a week. Just a week off. Like, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be playing games for myself, not for the stream, not
Yep.
for YouTube, which I am also currently working on editing videos. So hopefully those will be up soon. Um, but yeah, if you guys just please support the channel, you know, go and buy some merch. I would dock it
Yeah.
down
Merch.
cheaper, but it won't let me. It won't let me mark it down any further.
He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any further.
Right? Um, but yeah, we're happy with the initial collection.
Heck yeah.
A lot of trial and error and a lot of feedback.
Yes, indeed.
So with that, that brings us to the end of the podcast. Heathen, you want to close this out?
Why is it always me?
Because
Because you're good at it.
everyone loves your smooth voice.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
I
yes.
was about to say your smooth, velvety jazz voice.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the only explanation.
That's right.
All right,
Give
ladies
us
and
that.
gents, thanks for...
Give us that Barry White voice.
I can't go that deep. Anyway, thanks for stopping by the Wasteland. We are Heathen.
Legend.
Grin.
Took you long enough.
And thank you for joining us. We hope you all have a great night. Don't be assholes to each other. That's all we got.
Welcome
Stay
to the
legendary.
wasteland.